Welcome to A Simple Life. We are up here at Herman's today. It's a beautiful afternoon. It's windy and cool, but it's beautiful. No rain, that's a great thing. Probably 50 degrees and the wind is cranking. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if the mic's picking it up because I have a cover on it, but it is really cranking up here. But that's what happens when you're on top of a hill. So what we're doing today is we're going to be putting in the post. These posts are going to go all the way down a row, 4-foot spaces all the way down there. And we're going to do the same thing right here, all the way down. And then we're going to start building the arches and start putting the arches in and tying everything together. That's the plan. We won't get it all done today, but we'll get some of it done today. We'll probably be able to get post put in and leveled. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing level-wise. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for a perfect level, meaning a perfect grade all the way across and let the ground have its because it's got a little bit of a roll this way. So I'm not sure if I'm going to leave that roll and just let the post follow the roll, or if I'm going to put the post all perfectly level. I've seen it done both ways and I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. This ground is pretty stinking flat. So, I mean, it's got a little bit of a little movement to it, but we're not talking, it's not a hillside. I seen what Charlie did. Charlie just lets his follow the arch of the ground. I may do that. It'll affect a couple things. It'll affect me putting my 2x6s down, and it'll also affect when I put pig panels on the inside, because the pig panels will have to follow the run of the ground. I think we can deal with that. All right, I'm gonna have the boys go down and you guys are gonna stack some wood for Herman. Yep, they're gonna get a couple of good stacks of wood for Herman. Herman has not been feeling super great. Winter is kind of hard for him, and so he's really been down. I mean, he's up, he's eating and stuff like that. But he's just not very active, and he's been asking. I shouldn't say. He's been asking a lot to have us stack his wood right next to the door, bring it inside. This is the first time he's ever done that. In the past, he's always just brought it in himself. But this year, he's asking for help. So we're gonna give him help, right, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what they're gonna do. I'm gonna start getting these posts driven in. I'm gonna drive them in about a foot or so. I'm gonna start with a foot in, and then I'm gonna decide whether I wanna level it or not. One of the reasons behind building hoop houses is I don't have water rights. And in Oregon, getting water rights can be very expensive. And so why do I need water rights? Well, if I want to grow produce for anybody other than my family, so if I want to sell at a farmer's market and my own farmer stand, if I want to sell to clients who buy protein from us, I need to have a legitimate way of producing that, so that way I don't end up getting fined. One of the ways that I'm going to do this is I'm going to do rainwater collection off of my hoop houses or my hot tunnels or greenhouses, whatever you'd like to call them. So that's why I'm building these, because there will be 4 or 5 of these next to each other. We'll use them for water collection as well as for extending our growing season. The water that comes off of these will go into a pond that is going to be right next to this. That's why we're building hoop houses. The other thing is, you're going to see as I go through here, all of a sudden I figure out there is no reason for me to take a sledgehammer and pound all these posts in. I have an excavator and it presses them in beautifully. And so that's what we end up using. It was really cool to be able to show the boys how to think on your feet quickly and adjusting our plans, as well as I showed them how to check for square. This is the old tractor shed. I don't think I've ever showed you guys the tractor shed. There's a tractor shed here. It's got the Yanmar and the Kubota in it, and upstairs is just a loft-like area. But what we're here for right now is we are here right now for this stuff. We're going to take all the pipe up to the top and start building the greenhouse. So, boys, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get it done. Well, we got all the pipes loaded up on the back. We brought them up here. Now it's just time to bring them over, start laying them out, assembling everything, and we'll go from there. The sun's starting to set. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful sunset tonight. I'll share it with you. All right, we're gonna get working, and we'll show you what we end up doing. I don't know how many people have told me, don't take this time for granted with your kids, because once it's gone, it's gone. And I've never really been able to process that. I never really understood how important it was until I had this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel has shown me all the moments that I would have taken for granted if I wasn't able to look back at them. I have a different relationship with Colette than I have with the boys. Colette and I, we very much bond around horses. I don't show a lot of it. You'll see some more of it soon, but I help her a lot with her horses. And while I'm not a horse person, I'm an animal person. And more than that, I'm a father. And the time that I spend with each one of my kids has become so much more precious to me, because I realized there were so many moments that I had taken for granted. And it wasn't until I had documentation of those moments that I realized how important they were to me. Okay, so we are done for the night. It is cold, the sun is set, as you are going to see, and it's beautiful. And we have all the purlins built, as well as all the hoops. They need to be screwed together, but we can do that another day. Thank you for spending the day with us, and we will see you on the next episode.
Bye.
See you, bye.